Your news, your neighborhood starts right now.
Congresswoman Judy Chu is asking President Obama to declare the 600,000 acres of the San Gabriel Mountains a national monument. The U.S. Forest Service held a community meeting to discuss the proposal and help push it forward. CCN's Sylvia Pareda has that story.
I'm here in Baldwin Park where the U.S. Forest Service is holding a public discussion to possibly declare the San Gabriel Mountains a national monument and for a better upkeeping and preservation of the Angeles and San Bernardino National Forests.
Community activists and residents of all ages came together to express their concerns for more conservation of the San Gabriel Mountains and forests. They called on the Obama administration to declare the area a national monument.
National monument now!
The turnout for the public discussion overwhelmed the 400-person capacity venue, and staff had to direct large groups to wait outdoors, forcing Chief of the United States Forest Service Tom Tidwell to address the groups outside.
This is our first meeting, and we're out here. I'm out here today because of the level of interest that we've heard from these communities about pursuing an opportunity to find a way to enhance your experiences, your use, your enjoyment of the San Gabriel Mountains.
We need it so much. We take kids camping from our church, for our community.
I'm also a big youth advocate, and I know that many of our youth, especially youth of color, don't have access to parks, or if there is a park close to them, it isn't very safe sometimes, or sometimes it's too far for them to get there on their own.
32nd District U.S. Congresswoman Judy Chu introduced a bill this June for the federal government to consider the San Gabriel Mountains a national recreation area. Chu also wrote a letter in early August to Secretary of the Department of Agriculture, Tom Vilsack, to take into account community consultation, which was also signed by 5 members of the California Congressional Committee. The Congresswoman says she is pleased the administration is taking note of the area's calls for protection of natural resources, but to consider moving forward and urged Secretary Vilsack and the USDA to take into account local needs and concerns. Local community leaders and movement organizations also attended the event and expressed their concerns for the San Gabriel Mountains.
It really is a beautiful area that should be preserved, that should be enjoyed, and it should be enjoyed by all of these residents. I think it's very important that the Obama administration take a look at the true benefits that our communities get from being able to join and enjoy our San Gabriel Mountains.
Estamos aquí en este movimiento porque deseamos y queremos que los bosques se beneficien y nuestra nación americana tenga un futuro efectivo.
As you can see behind me, a huge and unexpected turnout showed up to support the San Gabriel Mountains and their conservation. Not many were able to be accommodated inside, but they did make sure that their voices were heard. Reporting from Baldwin Park, Sylvia Pareda, CCN.